Alright, and proceed.
Hello.
Hi. This is ImproviNovel, Chapter 7.
Whoa, it's ImproviNovel.
So, before we begin, we have a little problem with... We did record Chapter 7, but here's the thing. When you're recording a bunch of chapters in a row, and then you get to the last chapter of the day, and then you're like, let's create 7 more characters, and then, like, 3 weeks later, you're like, huh? It's not good. So, we're going to re-record Chapter 7. Some of the events are going to be the same. Obviously, we don't want to... We're just not going to have that many characters.
Yeah, we're just not going to have, like,
The events will be the same, so it's not going to be as improv, at least the beginning portion, but the end portion is all going to be new to us and to you. You don't even know... Look.
You don't even know what the old Chapter 7 was.
We could, like, chop this all out, and you wouldn't even know the difference, but we thought we'd be like, hey...
We'd be honest and let you know that, like, Chapter 7 was already a thing, but it was a bad thing, so we...
It was a very, very bad thing. It was late.
We had been recording for like 6 hours.
It was a thing. Look. Okay?
Okay.
Onward!
Away!
To the recap.
Yes. I don't remember what happened. Oh yeah, Avery gets transported to the fairy world. What did I name it?
Laring.
Laring, that's right. I have it in my drawer. It's just a picture of the word, just Laring, in my drawer. She gets transported there, and she's confused because Mr. Alexander, or Legolas, as we've been referring to him as, with his sultry, beautiful blonde hair and gorgeous elf eyes.
Oh, thank you.
What?
Look, if you watch the video from Sunday, you know what mood we're in. Today is Monday.
Yeah.
If you wanted to know.
If you didn't already know.
Moving on.
Anyway, so Avery's in like a coach, and it's like bumping along down the road like this all the time, and she's just like trying to get Alexander to explain himself, but he's not. He's like, everything will be revealed in due time, just wait. So they go to a castle, gigantic ass fucking castle. They go inside, and it is revealed that Avery is the princess of the fairy world. Her mother is a queen, and her mother, like, it's talked about in the chapter, essentially, but, like, the fairies have, like, fertility problems, I guess, and so, like, basically, in order for the fairies to breed, at least with the queen it was, she needed to kidnap human males and procreate with them. And so Avery's father happened to be one of those males who got kidnapped. Which was great for Avery because, you know, she's born. So that was good. Like, Avery's dad was the one who planted the seed. Good job, Avery's dad. Great. But basically, Avery is the only heir to the throne, and the queen is dying. Yada, yada, yada. The reason why Avery was taken back to the human world is because, obviously, her father didn't really, like, care to be kidnapped. Kind of not.
It wasn't fun.
No, not exactly. And, like, being forced to be a sex slave, that's kind of, a little much. So he basically managed to get away, and he took Avery with him, because he didn't want Avery growing up in this world. But unfortunately, Avery is now back in this world. And basically, at the end of all of this talk and all of this nonsense, she passes out.
Again.
And again. She passes out a lot. Considering she's not, like, a normal, like, young adult heroine, she passes out a lot.
She has to have something.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Her thing.
I mean, she was attacked by a bear. And then now she's apparently a half fairy. So she's kind of...
And all the boys at school turn into animals. It's great!
It's great! She doesn't love this world! So yeah, who knows what happened to Samantha? She's probably scared for Avery. I can't wait till we can get back to her.
Hugh.
Yes, just Hugh.
Just with you.
She's with Hugh now. Oh, oh my god, he was blue hair.
She doesn't even know that Avery's gone.
Yeah, she's, I guess, no idea. So yeah, and now here we are at chapter 7.
Here we are.
In this point of time.
So, we begin with...
Avery wakes up.
Oh, a good opening.
Good opening. I mean...
Avery wakes up. Period.
Avery's awake. She has no idea where she is. And she's scared. She wakes up in a bedchamber. Like a very lavish bedchamber, because it's apparently her bedchamber. She doesn't know this, but clearly, obviously, they put it here because it's hers.
Yeah.
It's really big. It's very lush. It's got like lots of colors. Shit. It's cool looking. Yeah. But she wakes up. She's just scared instantly. Like everything that she forgot about while she was unconscious is now flooding back to her, and so she starts like freaking out. No.
Seizures.
Just like seizures out of the bed. So like she instantly like tries to get out of the bed because her first thought is she needs to get out of here. She needs to get back home. Her dad will not last without her. He needs her. So she starts looking around. She tries to feel out what the room has and what things lead to. She finds the front door. She opens it, and there's like 2 guards like standing on either side, and they like look at her. She looks back at them. She's just like, sorry, I'm just gonna... She goes back inside. She's like, excuse me, I'm just gonna go this way. Sorry. And then she finds the balcony, I guess.
And
she's...
on the balcony is a bird.
May I chime in, please?
Is a hawk type character.
Oh. A hawk type character. I think Avery's initial reaction, because she wasn't expecting it, is to kind of give one of those moments, kind of
and
a thing.
The bird's
like,
just like,
she's like, fuck,
and
man.
Like, so the hawk is like freaking out, and then when it comes back to the booth, it like transfers into Cameron.
Oh.
So he like steps on the ledge and like comes down, and he's just like, oh my god, shut up. He just steps down. He's like, shh, calm down.
She's like, Cameron, I need to get out of here. Stop talking.
He brings her onto the balcony, looks down. There's Hugh is there, Barry's there, Rix is there, and Samantha's there.
Oh great. Hi, Avery.
And he was just like, and Barry's just laughing. Rix is waving.
Like this weird over the top way. It's like
So Cameron's like, we have to talk.
Can we talk back home? Like I don't
There's an issue.
What?
We came over. I felt bad. I wanted to apologize, and I was gonna reverse everything, and it was just gonna make Samantha. I was gonna make everything right, and then like now we're here.
Can we get back?
I don't know where here is. What happened?
Cameron!
I mean, having magical lips is one thing. Being transported into a fairy world, which is what I'm assuming this is. There's fairies everywhere.
Like, it's fucking creepy.
I don't like it.
And it's like, not okay. Those aren't fairies, those are sprites. There's a difference.
I don't. What is happening? Who are you?
Well, I'm Avery. Hi.
Hi.
I guess I'm slightly kidnapped. Only slightly, because it turns out I'm supposed to live here.
Well, take us back home!
I don't know how! What makes you think I know how to get us home?
Well,
I just woke up!
I don't want to be secondhand kidnapped.
You came here willingly.
No, I didn't! Went to your house, there was this white light, and now we're here. Like...
Okay. To think logically, the only person who I know of might be able to get us out is Mr. Alexander, but he seems to be up my mom's ass with his thumb or something, because like they are in love, or I don't know, but he's behind her 100%. So I don't know if he can take us home.
Look, It's one thing that we're here. Samantha's here.
Yeah, I can see that. Hi, Avery!
Shut
What are
up!
you doing?
Like, he was just like... just kinda...
I've never seen a woman before. So close.
Rix is just like hugging him like, no, 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 no.
Mary's just like,
He just takes a step in between them just like, you
guys
guys, you guys. I don't know, they seem to be okay with it. I think they're still loopy from whatever happened portal thing. I'm assuming it was a portal thing, because that's what happens in movies.
This isn't a movie, Cameron. This is real life.
I understand that. Very much so.
Too much so, even. Well, if the first start to potentially getting out of here is to get out of the castle, because I can't do anything from here.
Okay.
I'm basically on house arrest, I think. There's two guards outside my room, and I don't like it.
We'll need to climb down then, because you can't bird out, so...
Can't bird out. Is that your thing?
Yes. It's my thing.
Oh. Okay, well, how far down is it? And she looks over the edge, and it's like 6 stories.
I know,
She's
it's...
like, Cameron, I can't climb. I'm gonna die!
Look, there's a balcony on each floor. We'll just have to swing down to each one and hope no one's on the balcony and we don't get caught.
And hope no one's on the balcony. You know, if I die because I landed on a balcony that happened to have, like, some big guard dude, and they're just like, well, you can't do that, and then they just decide to kill me, I will haunt your ass, like, severely.
Understood?
Yeah.
Can we go now?
Yeah.
I understand you have anger issues, but I need to go home. Let's go.
She just punches him.
He turns to a bird and just flies. From that. She punches him and like he stumbles back, and so he just turns into a bird and flies down without her. It's just like, fine, you do it yourself.
Yeah. So Avery starts to climb over the balcony, and she's like starting to do that thing where she slowly like gets down, so she's hanging from it, and then she hears the door open to her bedchamber, and she like hears Mr. Alexander go like, hey Avery, are you in there? She's knocking very, very softly, and then she doesn't respond. He opens the door slowly and sees that her bed is empty, and so he comes running out the balcony because he sees that it's open, and he's like, Avery, where are you? She's
So
like, I can see with my elf eyes.
Cameron flies up. He flies up and like starts distracting him, like crows.
The crows. But Avery uses that opportunity to swing down onto the balcony below her. Which thankfully no one's there. But she hears Mr. Alexander hit Cameron, and Cameron, she sees him just whoosh down, and he runs back into the room, opens the door, and she hears him yelling at the guards that Avery's missing to find her. So now, like, there's a limit, there's a time limit.
Yeah.
Time has begun. So Avery starts to freak out. She's still got 5 stories to go. She's just not prepared for this. So she starts climbing over some more and drops down, climbing over some more. She's much more coordinated than Samantha, so she gets about
Samantha's like, good job, Avery! And she like sounds more scared now.
Like, oh my god, Avery, don't die, you're my best friend. She gets maybe like 4 stories down, so she has 2 stories left when she hears the door to the room of the balcony that she's at open, and like a whole bunch of guards are like, there she is, get her. So she freaks out and she just jumps. She just leaps over it, and she just hopes that nothing is gonna kill her.
So what happens is Barry turns into a bear and just bear hugs her.
Like, come to me.
Come to me. But he doesn't say that. He's just like,
I mean, obviously he's like, yes, my time has come.
And you're just like, and then soon they start rolling.
It's like, fancy meeting you here.
Growl.
Oh yeah.
Growl.
Oh. I'm gonna. We should go.
So, okay, everyone's back human. Cameron is like severely injured because he got thrown down as bird.
Pretty much. Yeah, he just got smacked in the face.
So Rix and Hugh are helping him because like one of his legs is just messed up, and then they run. I guess.
Flee! Just hobbling, fleeing, just...
So Samantha's
Listen
like,
through.
so, hi.
Can we talk later? We need
Yeah,
to run.
I was just, okay.
Yeah, let's focus on getting away, Samantha. We'll talk later. We'll talk. We'll do some talking later.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so,
Not a
but
good time.
the problem is, around the castle is a wall. So they need to find a way through the wall.
Or over the wall.
Or over the wall.
Let's see. So Hugh just automatically turns into a cat and just jumps because he can do that. Let's see. Cameron just flies. Fucking twat.
They're searching for a way out.
Yeah. Barry turns into a bear and helps Samantha and Avery up over it. And then he helps Rix over it. And now we just need to figure out how Barry gets over it, because we're not leaving Barry. Barry is not being left behind.
Barry's just like, it's fine. Like, they're like, no, Barry, why are you so chill right now?
Barry, you Barry!
No, look, it's like, he turns back into a human. It's fine, guys. Like,
No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not.
he's clearly just still loopy. Like, he's
She's
just
like,
like,
yeah, just go on without me.
"It's whatever. And like, like, a few hundred feet away is a door. And Cameron just like, no, Hugh just turns back into a human, his feet dangling, he's like all slouching, he just like points to the door, he's like, you guys are idiots. Look, like, ugh.
There's a door.
It's like a really small door, it's like for, like messengers or whatever, like, it's not really guarded, but it has like a big lock on it, obviously. But Barry just turns into Barry just turns into a bear and breaks the whole door itself. So.
No, I mean that really wasn't.
So now they can run again.
Now they're running again to the forest. Well, they have this talk while they're running, like, where do we go? Where do we go? What do we do?
We just need to get away. There's not even.
We need to find some place where we can at least hide for a bit so we can figure out what we need to do.
So
Like,
trees.
Trees are good. If we can get up into a tree, that might be useful.
Bear's
so they
just
start,
like, mm-hmm.
Well, bears can climb.
I know. He's just agreeing. It's like, yeah, sounds good.
So they start running. They head straight to the nearest forest that they can see, which thankfully there is one, like right by the castle.
Thankfully.
Thankfully, there is one.
Ding.
Like, I think how I wanted the environment, it was like the castle like almost looked like it was placed inside of a forest that they just knocked down, like.
They knocked down trees for the actual structure, but there's trees everywhere.
Yeah, there's like trees everywhere. Like they went into the middle of a forest and were like, this is a good spot, and then they just knocked down a whole bunch of trees.
This is good.
This is a good place.
I like it. Like part of the forest is actually like the village.
Yeah.
Like it's inhabited. There's trees everywhere.
Yeah, there's just trees everywhere. So they run into the forest and they find a particularly good tree for climbing, at least, like because there's like low-hanging branches and stuff.
Yeah.
So Avery starts climbing because she could climb just fine. It's Samantha who has the problem. So like she's like helping Samantha while helping herself. Samantha's just like, Avery!
Barry's just like pushing them both, just like, come on!
Oh.
Hugh and Rix are helping Cameron because his leg is hurt.
Yeah.
And, but they eventually...
Yeah, they get pretty high up.
Get in the tree.
And then, like, Rix and Hugh change into their animal form, so there's less weight up at the top, so it's not, like, all bendy. Because if Barry changed to a bear, we'd probably not
snap.
And we're dead. So they're just, like, waiting. Just, like, listening. Very quietly. It's very quiet. It's almost too quiet. Painfully quiet. There's noises happening. You're ruining the quiet, boys. But they start hearing, like, footsteps and, like, yelling as, like, search parties go into trying to find them.
Yeah.
And, like, start running through, and they're, like, finding stuff, and, like, they hear one person say if they travel too far south, they'll head into the next kingdom, and who knows what'll happen if they get there, or like they say something that would like convince the group to head to
South.
that other kingdom.
Head south.
Yeah, head south. So
why would they head there though? Like
that's what I'm trying to think of what they would say. Like they say like the king's name, like King, what's his name?
King Tamil.
Tamil, okay. And they say like if they travel too far south, King Tamil will never let us have her back, or something like that. Like,
and Avery's like, that sounds great.
That sounds awesome. Let's go there. So they decide to wait till nightfall, because at nightfall they can like find the North Star, I guess, and figure out where south is.
Yeah.
They assume they're heading already towards the south, since they said that. Like if this would lead them to believe that they're heading south, then they're probably heading in that direction. But they wait till nightfall, because at that point most of the guards have filtered out. They haven't heard anything for a while. They're just like, think now would be the best time to move if we were gonna move. So using that knowledge of like stuff, hopefully the knowledge from Earth and the Fey world are the same thing. That's all they can really hope for.
Yeah.
They start heading kind of the direction they were heading, kind of the direction the guards were heading when they first saw them pass by, because that's probably south. Hopefully. And they start making their way downtown, walking
and all the boys are like in animal form, and Barry has the girls like on his back, just like, it's fine. It'll be a little awkward because I'm not like a horse or anything, but
not a horse, but
we'll probably move better if you guys are just like not.
And plus, it'll be easier to hide them if other people come, because it's a bear. Like, bears live here, right? Yeah, there's bears in the Fey world.
Totally.
Probably. Hopefully. It's like a mystical bear. Like, has like purple fur.
Right. Like,
shoots fire beams at you or something.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Barry's just like all jealous, like, oh.
Purple fur.
I don't want to be. Why do I have to be an earth bear?
And they finally come out of the forest. Finally, there's a break in the trees where there aren't more trees waiting for them.
Yeah.
And they see like a town. They don't see a castle. They see like a town. And they like go to it. And they're like, they find like it's dark, so there's nobody really out. Everyone's pretty much sleeping. So they don't really feel like disturbing anybody, because they don't know how Faye would react to just random people being like, hey, we're being chased by...
Especially in their clothes.
Yeah. So they kind of find like a deserted area, like kind of like a barn, but like a run-down, very beaten-up barn.
Yeah, it's like right on the edge.
Yeah. And so like there's no animals in it, there's nothing in there, so they assume that it's like not being used. So they just kind of camp there for the night, just hang out. Just like, okay, we're gonna hang here. We're clearly heading somewhere. We can ask the villagers tomorrow if if there's a way to get to King Tamil.
Camille.
I like Camille. Camille. Okay. So yeah, they like.
So it's like all settling down, and they're like, I guess we'll just, we'll be fine.
Yeah, well, we're fine.
And then they hear voices coming closer.
Da, da, da.
So tune in next week for Chapter 8. We'll see who the voices are. What are they doing? If this place is abandoned, why are they coming over here? Did someone see them? What's happening? So
they have torches. And for all you British followers, not like a flashlight, but like a burning torch.
Wow.
What? Like,
you don't know? What if it is flashlights? What if they have electricity and batteries and stuff here?
I doubt it.
What if only this kingdom does? Like, they have a portal to the earth, and they're like, hey, we're just gonna have all these things and no one else will, and we're gonna be the most powerful kingdom ever. You don't know. Fine. Okay, see you guys next week.
Bye! Like, they just see, like, this creepy, like, brown bear. She's like, that can't be good. Let's kill it. Our bears are purple.
Bear's just like, I should have dyed my fur.
What? You guys have blue fur? Why can't I have blue fur?
I wanted to be the cool one. You guys wouldn't let me. You said it was too weird. If only.
God, why did I have to be born with the name Barry? God.
That's not his name though. His name's Daniel.
I would never call him Daniel. It's always Barry.
I know. They just call him that.
Yeah. Hey, Barry. I like that his name is Barry, but his real name is Daniel, because that's just Game Grumps references like mad.
Exactly.
Pretty much. Later he's gonna tell us the actual name. It's the actual Daniel Arin. That's what it is, really.
Daniel Arin. Let's see. And then Donovan. That's his full name. For
Yeah.
Ross. That's his full name.
Daniel Arin Donovan.
And they call him Barry, because he's a bear. There we go.
Now how does one fit Susie into that?
And his mom's name is Susie? I don't know. How do you fit?
Like the only thing I can think of is that we'd have a blonde streak in his hair.
Maybe. No, that's not his character though.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's why it doesn't fit.
Maybe he likes makeup?
That works. Like he's a closet, like
Yeah.
like a closet Eddie Izzard. Just likes to wear makeup. Executive transition.